What's going on, guys? Coach AK here, and today I'm going to show you how to wrap your hands. It's going to be a simple and effective way of wrapping your hands. Now, before I get started, I want to tell you that there are several ways of wrapping your hand depending on what the purpose is for. Okay, so whether if you're a beginner, you're just hitting some sort of a heavy bag or a mitt, or you're trying to get into some sparring, it's going to be a little bit different. But today's video is going to be a simple and effective way of wrapping your hands. Okay, now a couple things that I want to mention also is that if you are a beginner and you just learn to wrap your hands, remember in the beginning you might tie it too tight, which is going to restrict the blood flow and it's going to be very uncomfortable, or chances are that you might be doing it too loose. So just practice it over and over again until you get a hang of it. Perhaps just wrap it and hit a bag or hit a mitt just to see how it feels like. Okay, eventually you get a hang of it. Okay, that's what I want to tell you guys. My second point is that when you are hitting the target, whether if it's a heavy bag or a mitt, or you're doing some sort of a sparring, is that make sure you are keeping your wrist straight, because after a while you're gonna cause strain. Okay, so these wraps are super important to learn. All right, let's go have a look. All right, guys, so some of the wraps that you're gonna use is gonna say this side down. So make sure you start from your thumb, and the side that says this side down is on top, okay, of your wrist. So we're gonna do this 3 times. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Okay, next I'm gonna go to my knuckles on top. Now remember, when you're going over your knuckles, you wanna make a slight fist, okay, and you wanna stretch this part a tiny bit. Again, not too tight, because it's gonna stop the blood circulation. It's gonna hurt after a while when you're striking. Okay, that's 3 times. I'm gonna go back down once. Okay, now I'm gonna come up inside my finger. I'm gonna close it down. Okay, the next time I'm gonna go where my index finger is, and I'm gonna come down to tie it, and I'll go upstairs again over my knuckles to cover this area off. So I'm gonna go once. Remember, you wanna make a slight fist when you're going over your wrist. Stretch this part again. That's 2 times. I'm gonna go over. Okay, now I'm gonna come down and close it off. Okay, so 1, 2, and usually the 3rd time is the charm, and it's gonna close off just like this. Okay, now make sure it's not too tight. Test it out, okay, a few times, and there you go. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos just like this, don't forget to subscribe. Also in the comments, let me know what are some of the things that you're struggling with in terms of wrapping your hands, or any other related questions. For example, I used to wrap my hands way too tight in the beginning, and as a result, I had to take my gloves off over and over again and try to re-wrap it till I actually got it. And another pointer that I have for you guys is that you don't have to necessarily wrap your hands in the gym. You can be at home and you can practice it, okay? And that's what I used to do. After my training, I used to go home and just watch videos just like this to learn how to effectively wrap my hands and make sure that I don't injure my wrist. And also I don't have to keep on taking off my gloves and putting it back on to make sure that my wraps are properly fitted. All right, guys, that's about it. Till next time, see you later.